Hello, you awesome individuals. I hope you're doing well. My name is Matt. I also go by the MadHatter, and I'd like to personally welcome each and every one of you to what I hope is going to be the first of many videos coming out of this channel. So I have a couple of things I would like to do with this channel. So the first of many things I would like to do is more along the lines of opening up various different types of product, whether it be tins, packs, collector boxes, that sort of generalized thing. And hopefully a bit further on down the line, once we get the setup a bit better, hopefully I'll be able to start doing some online TCG battles as well. So you have all of that to look forward to as well. So to start things off, for our very first video, we're going to be documenting our trip to the Kent Card Show. We are going to be featuring every single card that we pulled, including the names of the vendors and where we got the cards from. So past me, take it away. Okay, so jumping straight into the first hit we got from the Kent Card Show today. So we're starting things off with the Baby Shiny Greavard. So unfortunately, I didn't quite catch the name of the vendor that we got this particular card from. Unfortunately, as you can well imagine, any card show, lots of people rushing in at the 10 o'clock opening time, really hectic, trying to get in, squeezing past people, lots of people shoving in front of each other. But you get the gist. So yeah, really like this one. We're actually now recently starting to collect all of the Baby Shinies from both Shining Fates and Paldean Fates respectively. So hopefully this is a continual pursuit, which over time you'll get to see us pick up every single one of them. So hopefully mastering every single one of these Baby Shinies. So moving on to the next hits we got, the Kent Card Show. So these cards are bought from an old friend of ours. So he did used to own a brick and mortar store, but unfortunately due to circumstances beyond his control, unfortunately he did have to shut down. He's now a predominantly online seller. This is from the store Joker's Toybox. I will leave a link in the description below. Really lovely bloke, can't fault the guy's prices, really good bloke. So if you feel free to check him out, I would highly recommend doing so actually. So the first card we got was the lovely, as you can see, Cremorant V, lovely orange and yellow colours there. Always these nicknames in our house, Cremorant, largely in due to the fact that Spraggles, we gotta love his Unite content. If you haven't checked him out before as well, I'd highly recommend it. His videos are very entertaining. Next card we got was the lovely Lucario V-Star promo. Really happy to see this one actually, largely due to the fact that obviously Pokemon Day announcements recently, we are now getting a Lucario Mega Evolution EX card, which I'm really excited to see when that eventually drops. Another two Baby Shinies here. So the first one of course is Wooloo. We absolutely love Wooloo in this house. Anything to do with Wooloo we will get. We actually recently got a pop binder of him as well, which is absolutely adorable. Also Shiny Bunnelby. Near and dear to my heart, this one. Of course, MadHatter. We love the Mad March hair. I mean, especially with his late petite. So yeah, love this one and love this one to death. Very special place in the collection for this one. So moving on to the next hit. So this particular batch comes from another friend of ours. So this comes from Nathanptcg. So he predominantly sells on Card Market. Can't fault the guy's service enough. I mean, his shipping time and prices are really hard to beat, if I'm at all honest. I will leave all of his links in the description below as well. I'd highly recommend checking him out. So the first hit we got here was the lovely Trevenant V. The only regret I have about this card is not collecting it when the sets initially dropped, because nowadays trying to find cards from these particular set blocks are scarce and far between, and actually finding one in this good condition I'm really happy with, so really happy to have this in the collection. Next one we have is the lovely Infernape. So with this particular one here, so funny story, this is actually going to be a birthday surprise for a friend of mine at the time of recording of this video. So hopefully they like this one. Next up, a Pokemon that's near and dear to my heart of this one. Absolutely love Slowbro. He's one of my favourite lines. I love anything to do with Slowpoke and Slowking. As Cherry will tell you, the giant Slowpoke that I have on my side of the sofa is a permanent fixture. Can't help, everywhere I am, he is. So really happy to have this one in the collection, and it's going straight in pride of place. Next one we have is the lovely Fido. The colours in this one are absolutely gorgeous. Love the yellow sparkles on this one. And the last one of this particular batch for the Baby Shinies is the Tinkaton. So this is actually one of Cherry's absolute prime favourite Pokemons. In fact, to the point where we're dedicated to building an entire Tinkaton EX deck, which is actually really fun to play for all of you TCG enthusiasts out there like myself. And the final card that we got from Nathan was this lovely fossil Moltres. So really happy to find this one. We've been searching for this one for quite some time, so really happy to find the complete fossil and add this one to our collection. So moving on to the next collection. So this one's slightly smaller. These ones are from Elite Four Collectibles. I didn't stop here for too long. The only reason being was the store was absolutely rammed. Really busy, so I didn't really spend too long here, unfortunately. As well as there's nothing really to write home about, really. This one was just mainly a collection for my Hydreigon EX deck, which I'm currently building at the moment, which is quite a nice little deck. And the last card we got is the Honchkrovi. I absolutely love this card. It reminds me of times gone by, learning about history, love Al Capone, and he just gives off the real mob boss vibes. Love this one. So moving on to the next lot of collections. So this one comes from the lovely guys at We Love Collectibles. So they're a family-run business. They can be found on most social medias, including TikTok and Instagram, with the handle @WeLoveCollectibles. I believe they are findable on Facebook as well. So if you can support them, absolutely do so. Couldn't recommend these guys enough. Lovely family-run business. So starting off with the Tinker. So much like the last collection we got from Nathanptcg, we saw the Tinkerton and we had to get the preceding evolutions as well. So starting off with the lovely Tinker with his lovely little, is that a wooden mallet? Yeah, it looks like a wooden mallet. Really lovely colours. Moving on to the Tinkertuff, again, really beautiful card. Love the artworks and the art style in this one. Next one we have is Xerosic's Machinations. It took me absolutely ages to learn how to say Xerosic. I hear most people pronouncing it online, and it's really tough word to say, to be fair. But the artwork is really outstanding in this one. They looks like Gossan is the illustrator in that one. Really outdone themselves on that one. Moving on to the Grottle SAR. So Cherry absolutely adores this card. This one was on her wish list for the longest of time, so we're really glad to tick this one off the list. And finally, moving on to the last card in this particular haul, so the lovely Spheal. Now, if you know anything about myself, I absolutely adore Gen 3. This is the very first game series I actually got into when I was a lot younger. So to see this one in its pristine glory, absolutely love it. So moving on to the next collection. So this particular lot comes from Eclipse Gaming. So starting things off, we got a baby shiny Noibat. I absolutely love the colours in this one. The lovely turquoisey colour on his face, absolutely beautiful. Next card we got was a Farigiraf EX. I actually got a couple of copies of this one because I needed this for another deck I was building. And the last card we got was the absolutely beautiful Gardenia's Vigor. So the one thing that took me and Cherry by storm was the absolutely beautiful colours. Art just really pops in this one. One thing I actually just noticed is there's a little cherubim right in the top right corner there. But neither of us spotted initially, and it's just so cute how she's just watering the blossom. Absolutely beautiful. So moving on to the final two items we picked up today. This is the only two non-TCG items we happen to get. We happen to get these items from the lovely PinPal. I will link all of her social media bits in the description box below. First item we got was this lovely Pikachu pin badge. So as you can see, it starts off in its flying Pikachu form, and if you just happen to move the framework around a little bit, it becomes Surfing Pikachu. Who doesn't love this pin badge? It's a really nice one. Off to the side there. And before I bring on this last item, so I'm just going to highlight EUIC. So as you can well imagine, everyone going to EUIC, probably quite a few people have mentioned online about how the Pokemon Center, by the time they got in there, all of the exclusive merchandise was picked clean. And we're no exception to the rule. There was a couple of bits that we wanted, but unfortunately we weren't able to obtain, including this item I'm about to bring on the screen. So without further ado, I'm going to reveal to you we happen to get the EUIC 2025 Psyduck pin badge. Really happy to pick this one up. The lady was absolutely lovely about this one. Super stoked to get this. Thank you very much, past me, and thank each and every single one of you who have made it this far to the end of the video. I thank you so very much. It means the absolute world to me that you've taken the time out of your busy schedules to come and view this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, and hopefully some other videos featuring more actual card openings and various other product openings, feel free to hit the like button down below. It's a very small thing for you, but for me it means the absolute world to me, and it also shows that you really like this content and hopefully going to want to see more down the line. Until the next time, I bid you farewell.